Think about it. How many times did you say, "I'll start next week"? How many dreams did you trade for the comfort of scrolling? How many times did you know what to do, but didn't do it? You didn't fail because you lacked potential. You failed because you negotiated with weakness. You argued with your purpose and made peace with procrastination. But purpose doesn't negotiate. Purpose demands. Look at history. Edison didn't wait for motivation. He faced thousands of failed experiments before creating light. Ford went bankrupt. Carnegie was ridiculed. Lincoln was defeated in elections again and again. But these men had something stronger than luck. They had inner fire. And that's what you've forgotten. The old you seeks comfort. The new you seeks fire. And fire doesn't beg to burn, it consumes. So let's be real. The old you, the one that complains, blames, delays, fears, that version has nothing left to teach you. It's done, expired, useless. It was necessary once to protect you, to keep you safe. But now it's your cage. And cages don't protect lions. They kill them slowly. If you want to rise in 2026, you must burn that cage. You must do what weak minds cannot. Face yourself without excuses. Stand in the mirror and say, "This is not who I'm meant to be." Because here's the truth. You can't build confidence on lies. You can't build greatness on comfort. You can't build a legacy while defending mediocrity. The weak version of you will fight back. It will whisper, "Rest a little longer." It will remind you of every failure, every insecurity, every time you fell short. But let me remind you, the fact that you're still here means you've already survived every dark day you thought would destroy you. You're not weak, you're just underdeveloped. The diamond was once coal, steel was once ore, and power, true power.
In 2026, you must stop trying to find yourself. You must build yourself. Brick by brick, habit by habit, thought by thought. That's how the strong are forged. Start with your mind. You think too small. You measure your worth by the opinions of people who haven't even found theirs. You let social media shape your focus and distraction shape your destiny. The world will always be loud, chaotic, and noisy, but inner greatness is born in silence. Wake up before the world does. Meet your thoughts before the world fills them. Because if you don't program your mind each morning, someone else will. 2026 will belong to those who master focus. Focus is the modern superpower, and the weak version of you fears it, because focus demands sacrifice. You cannot be great and entertained at the same time. You cannot chase every shiny object and still reach your mountain. Your attention is your empire. Guard it like a king. Discipline. That's the bridge between the old and the new you. People say discipline is hard, but so is regret. Which one do you want to live with? Every time you do what you said you'd do, you build a bond with your soul. You create self-respect. And self-respect creates confidence, the real kind, not the one built on compliments or likes, but the one that comes from keeping promises to yourself. In 2026, make yourself proud. Train your body until it listens. Train your mind until it obeys. Train your heart until it beats for purpose, not approval. Because confidence isn't something you fake, it's something you forge. And you forge it in silence, in sweat, in the moments no one sees.
You've got to stop identifying with your weakness. Stop saying, "I'm not a morning person." Stop saying, "I can't focus." Stop saying, "I'll start when I'm ready." You are never going to feel ready. That's the lie that keeps you stuck. The greatest people in history didn't feel ready. They simply started. They jumped into the unknown with faith as their parachute and vision as their compass. The weak you looks for comfort. The strong you looks for clarity. So define your 2026. Write it down. Not what you wish will happen, but who you will become. You cannot hit a target you can't see. And most people wander through life blindfolded, hoping to stumble into success. Not you, not anymore. You are done wandering. You are building. Let's talk about failure. You fear it because you think it defines you, but failure doesn't define you, it refines you. Edison said he didn't fail 1,000 times, he found 1,000 ways that didn't work. That's not failure, that's feedback. That's how the strong grow. The weak version of you takes failure personally. The new version will take it professionally. It will learn, adapt, and move faster. Resilience isn't pretending to be fearless. It's being afraid and doing it anyway. That's courage. And courage is the fuel of every transformation. So don't fear hard times. They are the gym where greatness trains. You cannot lift heavy dreams with a weak mind. Now pause. Close your eyes and imagine yourself 1 year from now, standing at the end of 2026. Who do you see? A tired reflection of the past or a reborn force of nature? Because the person you will meet then depends entirely on the decisions you make today. Every choice is a brushstroke painting the picture of your future. Stop waiting for the right moment. Stop waiting for permission. You are not waiting for life. Life is waiting for you. 2026 is not your reset button. It's your rebirth. And rebirth is not gentle. It's violent. It's painful. It's necessary. You must burn the old self, not with hate, but with love, because the old you served its purpose. It brought you here, but it cannot take you further. Let it go and rise from its ashes.
Burn the hesitation. Burn the fear. Burn the illusion that you are not enough. Then rise, confident, clear, disciplined, unstoppable. Become the kind of person who wakes up with direction, walks with certainty, and sleeps with peace. Not because life is easy, but because you have become strong enough to face it. This is your time. This is your year, not to chase, but to become. 2026 is not your deadline, it's your destiny. Burn the old you, because the world doesn't need the version that doubts, complains, and waits. It needs the version that builds, leads, and inspires. And when people look at you next year and ask, "What changed?" you'll smile and say, "I stopped waiting for change. I became it." That's your power. That's your fire. That's your rebirth. So light the match. Stand tall in the flames, and let the ashes of the old you feed the rise of something greater. Because this time, you're not just surviving, you're becoming unstoppable. Burn the old you. Rebirth begins in 2026.